Daniel Feliciano, Man United. Since birth, and my dad gave me a Man United top the day I was born. Midfield, the Carrick, Herrera, Pogba. They're dominating games, scoring goals, creating goals. Nothing more you can ask.
My name's Jack McLaren. I'm representing Liverpool. I've been supporting Liverpool since I was born, and I support Liverpool because I used to like Michael Owen, used to love his games, goals, and he got me into Liverpool. Coutinho, arguably the best player in the league. Firmino, great player. And the most underrated player for Liverpool at the moment, Milner.
Hi guys and good evening. Welcome to the first episode of Football Voices. It's a great way to start the year 2017, and right next to me I've got Daniel and I've got Jack. Now these two are here based on the fact that we've got a big game coming up on Sunday, which is Manchester United versus Liverpool, both with their pros and cons this season. And I would like to start off with Daniel. What do you think about Liverpool fans in general?
The ones I know, they're very jarring. They're very stuck in the past. Everything is about them. Everything is someone else's fault. There's always an outside reason for why they don't succeed rather than just they're not good enough.
Well, give me examples of those reasons. What do you think the reason why they don't succeed?
Personally, or what they say?
No, just personally.
Personally, I think that their squad's not good enough. Generally, the last, probably since they finished second with, was it Rodgers? That was probably their best squad in a while, and even then, that was mainly because they didn't have Champions League football. So they had a lot of rest periods. They hit form at the right time. But generally, their squads just haven't been good enough for a long time.
What do you have to say to that, Jack? What do you think about United fans?
Personally, I try not to associate myself with Man United fans because Snick in front of me.
Wow.
The guy's delusional.
It's personal.
It's that simple. I try not to associate with them because they're so biased. They might know what they're talking about, but they're just so biased towards Man United. It's just like you can't have a fair argument with them.
Liverpool fan.
It's understandable, obviously. Now I would call that you're in somewhat their shadow in terms of recent success. Obviously, as a legend, as a club, you are a great club. I mean, but as of recent success, as it goes, like some of your best players have not won a Premier League title. You know, how does that make you feel? You know, especially when they gloat you as an inferior club.
It makes me feel like I want it more. Like, just look at us both. I'm wearing the current Liverpool top. This guy's wearing a top from the 1970s. Just because we're going to get success now. He's living in the past.
You realise we won the cup
This guy's
becoming
the old Liverpool. The new Liverpool, we're going to win trophies. We're going to win cups.
This is a man that off camera said Pogba is worse than Henderson.
I didn't say that. I said this season. I said this season.
Xabi Alonso is the best passer of football of all time, and Gerrard is 10 times goals. And yeah, that says it all, man.
And I stand by that.
You stand by it?
This is what I'm talking about.
Everything I said, I stand by it.
But I'm biased, and I don't know what I'm talking about in football.
That is a major talking point.
Come, say
Anyway, moving forward, you're at home, you know, this Sunday. What do you think about, you know, your club's chances? You're playing at home, you're on a good run, 9 games. Is it 9 games?
9 wins in a row.
9 wins in a row, 15 unbeaten. You know, finally things are starting to...
About time.
You know, Pogba's playing well, Ibrahimovic is, you know, playing well. What do you think about your club this Sunday? What are your chances?
I think we've got a much better chance than when we went to Anfield. I think when we went to Anfield, we weren't playing well, like, in any games. Never mind against them. They were flying at the time. And I think Mourinho's approach, it got slated, but it was the right thing to do. It was damage limitation, take a point, come out safe, other side. And obviously it's not fun to watch as a neutral, or even as a United fan or Liverpool fan, but it was necessary to keep stable. If we'd lost that game, who knows what would have happened. I think now, like I said, 15 games unbeaten, 9 wins in a row. We're in a much more positive space. The players are playing much more freely. They all seem to know what they're doing. he seems to have a set, say 7, 8 players that he knows he wants in the team all the time. So I think we're much better set up for a win.
Fair enough. Obviously, Jack, like you said earlier, you played them at Anfield. They played very compact. United did not much space, although they had 1 or 2 chances on goal that Ibrahimovic fluffed. Give me an idea as to what squad you think Klopp should be playing. What starting 11 do you think is going to tip over this beast they call United?
First of all, they're not a beast. Don't refer to them as a beast.
Okay.
Please. Mignolet, he's been doing well lately. Klein, Lovren, Klavan, Milner. Milner, who's been one of the best left backs in the league this season. Henderson, he's been one of the best midfielders in the league this season. Wijnaldum, great athlete. Lallana, best season he's had in the Premier League so far. Coutinho, who's back, arguably the best player in the league this season.
Sorry, that's what?
Firmino and Sturridge, one of the best strikers in the league.
I mean, since you're laughing, you obviously feel that your starting 11 is better, Daniel. Who are you going with?
It kind of fixes. I think most United fans want the same 11. De Gea in goal, Valencia. The centre backs have only got 2 right now.
Valencia.
So it will be Jones and Smalling. Left back. I'm hoping it will be Shaw because he's fit again, but I can't see it. It'll probably be Darmian. That will be our weak spot. Carrick, Herrera, Pogba will control that game. No end. And then hopefully it's Martial, Mkhitaryan and Ibra. But I got a feeling Matt will start because he likes the goal against Liverpool.
Okay. I mean, given the history of this fixture, forget the history of your clubs. I mean, there's so much going on. How many league titles you've won? Well,
20.
You've won. How many Premier League titles have you won? So what? In relation to, we'll get to that. In relation to just the fixture itself, what feeling does it give you? I mean, historically, there's been so much. There's been literally blood, sweat, tears. Famous time where Gary Neville swore at the camera. Famous time Gerrard's kissed the camera. I mean, how does it make you feel in relation to just the fixture itself? How does it make you feel?
It's the number 1 game.
You think it's the biggest rivalry that you have in England?
When it comes out, when the fixtures come out, that's the first game you look for is Liverpool.
Really?
Yeah.
What about you?
Definitely.
The biggest rivalry in Britain is Liverpool versus Man United.
Yeah, comfortably.
The only other comparison in the whole world is the El Clasico, in my opinion.
In terms of success, you mean? Or just
Not
the
just
actual game?
In terms of public interest, I think Liverpool, Man U, the El Clasico, they're the 2 biggest rivalries.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
All right. We move on to the key battles, the Pogba and Henderson debate. I had to pause because I remember he just told me what you said. A lot is going to be riding on that game. Henderson, quite rightly, has been one of the best midfielders in the Premier League this season. Pogba somewhat started off very slow, growing into his own. Is Henderson going to dominate him?
In all honesty,
Say with your chest.
I've never said that Henderson is better than Pogba.
Okay.
Begins.
What I've said is, this season, Henderson has had a better season than Pogba.
Okay.
Pogba has had more trims than goals.
Irrelevant.
Daniel,
He's hit
how
the
many trims has Pogba had and how many goals?
Asking me like I talk to his
I
mum,
know
but
I know you follow his
I
Instagram.
couldn't care less how many haircuts.
They do call him a barber-to-barber midfielder, apparently, but...
You said it, not me.
I'm saying Pogba's been the best central midfielder in the league this season.
Yeah.
If you were
for
to...
me is their front 3 against our left
Makeshift.
side. Our left
Makeshift
side
somewhat.
is what worries me. But saying that their defence is not up to scratch. It hasn't been all season. They've been leaking goals all season. They've chopped in. I think this is the 3rd time they've had a different number 1 goalkeeper this season. You started with Mignolet, you went to Karius, went back to Mignolet. They're both awful.
Give me your scoreline prediction, Jack, for the weekend.
I think Liverpool are going to keep a clean sheet and we will win. We'll either win 2 or 3-0, but I'm not completely sure.
How do you feel, Daniel, about that? Give me a scoreline.
I'm saying 3-1 to United. I'm saying it will be comfortable.
Are you guys going to shake on that?
Can?
We can do.
There you have it, guys. First episode of Voice Off. Manchester United versus Liverpool at Old Trafford. We'll see you guys there.